Oh man. Hey y'all, it's WGP 978, or we got a problem 978 again. And today we got a word problem. So let's get right into it, huh? Not Canadian, but look, let's get into it. So my boy Victor, right? He had to go to the doctor, he hurt his leg, playing some rugby, kind of a gross sport. But yeah, he has to go to the doctor. So Victor has a doctor's bill of $55 and a pharmacy bill of $12. He has to get some medicine, probably some ibuprofen, something to help the pain or whatever. So we're trying to find out how much in total, which operation shows the total of the bills. So we see. So the total means, just the overall. And we're not trying to find out, we're trying to find out how much 55 and 12 is to equal the total. So let's do that. So we know, let's just go through our options. So let's do 55 plus 12. We see 55 and 12, 5, and the total equals add. So we add. What's the sign for add? It's a plus. 55 plus 12. So, plus 12, what is it? Yes, you're correct. It equals $67. So, let's look at it. The one that looks exactly like that. So, this one looks like it. We'll give it a chance. This one doesn't. This one doesn't. This one doesn't. This one doesn't. So, it's letter A. But let's do something more. So we see this one equals $67. That is the answer. What about if, he went for the doctor's bill and he didn't have to go to the pharmacy and they charged him $12, or he had to get $12 for like an Uber back home. That doesn't make sense. He had to go to the doctor's, he had to pay a bill of $55, but what if they gave him a discount of $12 just for being a good guy? So, 55 minus, or take away 12, so let's do it, 55 minus 12 equals, let's see, 5 minus 1 is 4, 5 minus 2 is 3, so in total, he would have to pay the doctor $43 if it was that option. Well, let's say that his, like insurance, like he was paying his insurance, so his doctor covered it. But, insurance is like for a year, and there's 12 months in a year. So what if he had to pay $55 each month for a year? How much would he pay? Well, let's do it. Let's do 55 times 12. And how much would he pay for a year? Well, 55 times, remember, 1's 10. So 55 times 10 is 550. And 55 times 2 is 110. So he pays in the year $660 if it was a word problem that corresponded to this. Now, what if he had to pay $55 and he made payments? So if he had to make payments, let's do it. Let's do 55. I don't like doing it this. I don't like doing it this way. I have a way better way. But yeah. So if he had to make, he feels like, oh man, doc, my bills are too high. I can't pay that right now. So you can pay it, every month until you're done with it. So we'll just do how long it'll take Victor, to pay $55 off if he makes payments of $12 per month. How long would it take him? Well, if we do multiples of 12, we do 12, 24, 36, 48, and I'll go over this in another video. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 60. So 60 is higher than 55, so we don't include that one. So that's 4 months. 4 months. And then how much would he have left over? So 55 minus 48 would equal 7. So it'll take him 4 months. If you want to be particular, let's say the month has 30 days. So 30 days in a month. And it was 4 months. And he had 7 something left over. 7 what exactly? Well, let's do it. So 30 days. Hold on. Give me a second. So we're going to use 12 because that's how much he's trying to get it paid in. So let's see. So we do 30 days divided by $12 equals $2.5 a day. If he was paying in 30 days. But he doesn't need to because he doesn't need to spend a whole month doing it. So we do 2.5 a day. And since it'll take him, 7 days, because it'll be, let's see, it'll be this over 12. So we do 2.5 times 7, because 7 would be how long it'll take out of the month to pay it. So it'll equal 17.5 out of the month, which would be divided by weeks, would be 2.5 weeks. So he would need 4 months and 2.5 weeks to pay it if he was that broke. And the last one, he would go into debt. So if he only had $12 in his bank account and he needed to pay it off, he could, go into debt if it's a credit card and use his credit card for it. And he would be $12 minus $55 equals negative $43. So here we need to put on his credit card $43 in order to pay it all off. That was kind of confusing. I was trying to do it on the go, but we got it. No, we good. So that would be how much you have to pay if you're broke and you were Victor.